the temperatures starting to decline as we're heading towards the end of summer, month of August can be a bit like turning a new leaf as far as vegetable seed sowings go. And as the midsummer heat would have caused most lettuces, spinach and any other cool weather crops to go to seed. And now, because the hottest of summer temperatures, usually experienced during the month of July, is sort of behind us, even though this year here in Ireland we've come out of one of the wettest and coolest Julys on record, and there are still no signs of any immediate improvement, unfortunately. So this is a selection of vegetable seeds that I will be sowing during the month of August. Not a fully comprehensive list of what could be sown, but a list of the most important veggies for us. And I just hope that it will help you or give you a bit of a guidance, and to remember a little and often of each sowing will usually guarantee a good success of harvests, rather than having to deal with a glut of a specific vegetable, unless that's what you are after. So the very top of the list are brassicas, the crowns of winter vegetables for our family. Kale and spinach. Both are well known for their nutritious leaves full of vitamins and antioxidants. You can eat them raw or cooked, add them to dinners or smoothies. They are so versatile. Also brilliant as cut and come again vegetable. Can be directly sown outside from now onwards, unless you're in the middle of a heat wave, as you don't want them to bolt. But I will module sow them and then plant them in the garden early September. Also, I will need to protect them from cabbage white butterfly until October, or even later if it ends up staying mild and I see the butterflies still flying around the place. Then spring cabbages, usually from the second half of August onwards, just in case there are some hot days lingering on from July heat waves. I am trying this versatile winter special variety, where the heart is slower to form and giving me a choice of harvesting independent leaves first or waiting for the small heads to form. So looking forward to that. No vegetable plant likes to sit in a wet soil, and definitely not in a cold and wet combination. So a freshly composted, well draining and then firm down soil is necessary, especially growing during the winter outside and when you're dealing with these large and hungry plants. I am planning to grow them in these high planters as they drain the easiest, and I can also protect them from the elements the quickest. Then any kind of lettuces, salad leaves are definitely a must, especially after slugs ate all of my July seed sowings that I did in the trains in the greenhouse. But I do have some directly sown in the planter coming up that they haven't attacked yet. But I will continue sowing these red salad bowl and green leaf mixes, and also some lamb's lettuce or corn salad. And for a tangy addition, this red vein sorrel to be harvested as baby leaves. They are absolutely stunning. And it is a perennial, and it has a very attractive foliage, has a lemony taste. You won't need a lot of it, but it adds to variety. And then in addition to the standard lettuce, more Brassica family plants that are perfect salad bowl fillers, mustard greens and rocket or arugula. This mustard golden frills was my absolute favourite overwinter salad to grow in the greenhouse last season, as it looks really attractive with its bright lime colour foliage, and slugs cannot hide in it as it has an airy appearance and you're harvesting the tips of it. In addition to my perennialised wild rocket, this milder tasting salad rocket or arugula with a much larger leaves, but still adding to that peppery flavor in our dishes. Eat as raw, slightly sauteed, or even blended into your pesto sauces. Then radishes, salad, winter or oriental varieties, as they are perfect for cool weather. I have a typical French breakfast variety here, which has these elongated red coloured tubers with white tips. Very handy for intercropping and being able to squeeze them to fill small gaps. Because of obviously it goes downwards rather than sideways. And then this rainbow mix bag that includes yellow slata, purple plum, white beauty and red cherry varieties. But they can be just broad sown to cover a larger area or sown thinly into rows straight away here outside. They don't need any protection. Now, in addition to all of these, you could still sow spring onions and chard, turnips, kohlrabi, chicory and even Florence fennel. But as my sowings of these were only made a few weeks ago, I'm okay with them until probably September. And well, except with the Florence fennel, I definitely will not be re-sowing that. And then also any of the other oriental greens such as mizuna, mibuma, pak choi, tatsoi, Chinese cabbage, could be sown once the weather is cooler, but I will leave them to be grown in the greenhouse once the tomatoes are coming out, and so I won't be sowing them until late in the September. So this is the lot of seeds that I'm sowing in August. Perhaps it matched all your planned sowings too, or are you sowing something very essential for your family's dinner table that I left out? Do let us know in the comment section below, as we all love shared knowledge. Otherwise, thanks a million for watching and we'll see you next time. Aside outside now from, oh Baba, you won't eat spinach or kale. No, you won't. No, you won't.